testing if brain rot actually rots your brain.
Scanning the brains of people with...
I gotta piss. Wait. Oh, wait, no.
If you were a loaf of bread, I'd let you go stale on my windowsill just to watch you harden.
amounts of social media screen time.
And we're gonna see if the group with the most screen time actually has more rotted brains, or if the term brain rot is just a myth.
Starting with my friend Jaden.
This is Dr. Nico. He's here to analyze each of the brains on this screen here. So Jaden's a member of group 1, what we're calling the do not disturb Ians. These are...
Why the fuck are they in a Tesseract box? Why? Oh my god.
With under 2.5 hours a day of social media screen time according to their settings app. Later in this video, we'll be seeing the brains of average people and...
Like, why? Why are they in this box? Does this have to do something with the experiment of how they look or something?
Calling scroll goblins. These are people with over 4.5 hours a day of social media screen time. All right.
I've seen that guy before. He looks oddly familiar.
Scroll goblins. These are people with over 4.5 hours a day of...
He looks too familiar, bro.
Social media screen time. All right, Jaden, the brain helmet feels good?
Yeah, feels great.
For test 1, we're gonna have him try and attempt a meditation. This mirror chamber is to help him focus.
Can you guys read my mind now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're looking at your brain right now on the TV.
Let me explain what this scan means. Seeing the color blue in the brain means they're successfully ignoring distractions. If they have a lot of blue, that means they're not brain rotted. This is Jaden's brain while he meditates.
Okay, that's time.
So he was really dialed there.
He was very dialed, yeah. I'd give him a 2.5 brain rot.
Dr. Nico and I are going to be scoring each participant on a scale of 1 to 10 on how brain rotted they seem. But we'll get the real data and final conclusions from this experiment at the end of the video.
Participant 2 is an average person, so we should be expecting a slightly more rotted brain than before. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Do you think you're going to be relatively brain rotted? What do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Can you pull up your screenshot really quick and show it to the camera? Will was at 3 hours and 52 minutes of social media screen time a day.
I realize I don't spend that much on I don't spend that much time on my phone. When I get on, when I'm editing videos, when I'm doing schoolwork, I'm scrolling or some shit, I get my phone 30 minutes max. I realize, oh shit, I'm doing scrolling. Put that shit down, get right to work. Unless I'm at work or something. If I'm at work, bro, that screen time will be like 5 hours straight on the phone, bro. I mean, 3 hours a day on your phone. I mean, 3 hours a day, that's a long time being on your phone unless you put like doom scrolling on your phone. 3 hours?
Timer now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it seems kind of similar. There's definitely more waves of distraction.
Okay, how'd that feel?
Crazy.
We also had the participants do focus tasks on the computer. I'll explain how those work later.
His brain looked pretty good, but not as good at eliminating distractions as Jaden's.
Was Jaden staying with me for a while?
A bit longer, like the period of sustained blue.
Making us give him a final brain rot score of...
I'll put this at a 3.5.
Moving us to...
That ain't bad.
Guys, this is Caroline. Hey guys.
Nice to meet you. This was the first person in our Scroll Goblins category. She did seem pretty attached to her phone right off the bat.
Do you think you're gonna be more brain rotted on the brain scan?
I don't know. I hope not. I work in social media, so that's part of it. Oh. But at the same time,
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you're a content creator or if you work with social media, it's gonna be bad because you constantly have to be you don't constantly have to be on your phone, but you constantly have to be on the web looking at trends and shit. Look at your channel. You literally have to become a brain water to entertain the brain waters, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I watch TikTok very often.
But let's see what her brain looks like.
It's just a stupid ass meme, bro. It's so stupid, it's so funny.
All right, Caroline, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Damn, she's already on her phone, and before they even got into the damn thing.
Can you just pull up the screenshot, and there should be like a GoPro in the corner. Can you just like show what you've got?
39 hours and 48 minutes, daily average, 5 hours and 41 minutes.
Massive. Now remember,
she wears the cut. She's a
participants'
content creator.
brains have, the more they are eliminating distractions, and the less brain rotted they are. This blue color is really signifying something called alpha suppression in the brain. Caroline's brain honestly didn't have a lot of it.
My mind was going.
Yeah, so that's very interesting.
Okay, so the computer's going to take you through a series of 3 attention tasks.
It's not very blue at all.
It's very interesting, yeah. So to keep it relative to the others, I would say...
It's showing nothing! What the hell? What's going on?
7.
Okay.
7.5 here at least.
That's high.
Guys,
thank you very much. I mean, are there going to be people that have no?
I mean, you're constantly distracted. You're constantly flowing through different types of emotions, different types of distractions every single time you're on Instagram Reels or TikTok. Because like a post could be about, you know, a beautiful golden retriever. Then the next post could be about politics. Then the next post could be an edit. Then the next post could be a tarot reading. The next post could be like a gooning fucking TikTok. Like you're going through constantly multiple things at once. You're not good. Your brain's not gonna remember all that. It's not gonna be able to process. You could be in that moment, but let the video move on. Like you're constantly looking for something new, a new something, new dopamine rush, new distraction, new something. So that's what your brain is going all over the place to find something to give it that that dopamine rush.
Blue? There's no way, right?
You know, I don't know.
You'd have to be so unable to focus.
It's very possible. I mean, rotting is a serious thing, right? So
it was already seeming like things were falling into place exactly as we predicted.
And it doesn't seem bad in that moment, but because it's so comfortable to you. It's like what regulates your body, but it's not actually regulating it. It's just rotting your brain slowly.
I'm excited to see more, yeah.
Wow, okay.
And things continued that way.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
So how much brain rot do you watch? Like, are you familiar with Tung 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 Sahur?
Oh, of course.
Tung 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 sahur.
Tralaleo tralala?
Ballerina cappuccino.
Of course, literally la la.
I'd say we'll put him at a 3.
How y'all doing?
That's not bad.
I'm like hard brain rot.
He got way lower than the average dude. Wait, what?
Oh no. So how brain rotted do you think you are?
Depends on what brain rot is to y'all.
Do you know who Tung 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 Sahur is?
No.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're not seeing a lot of the sustained blue.
How'd that feel?
I felt weird. I felt like I was just looking at myself.
Here, come take a look. Come take a look. That's you right now. So watch.
How long do they give them a chance to meditate for?
And just look at.
I really want to do this. I want to go into a meditation session and have like a brain scanner thing. I want to know how well my brain is from doing all this content and shit too, cause I'm looking at a screen like all day being distracted.
This is gonna get a little intimate though.
Yeah, this is gonna get a little intimate. Just lock in.
Yeah, way less alpha. Yeah, big alpha suppression.
Now look away. Now look around the room. See how it's
damn
like that? Yeah.
Now, the tasks we had the participants complete on the computer required them to try to focus so we could really see them maximize the blue in their brain. The first task was called the flanker test, where you would only click the spacebar if the middle arrow was facing the opposite direction of the other arrows. The second task is the numbers task, where you only hit the spacebar when you see the number 3. And in the third and final task, you see a word that means a color, but the word is in a color, and you can only hit the spacebar if they match.
I don't think you had the most rotted brain we've seen today.
Damn.
Hi, I'm Dell.
7?
Nice to meet you.
All right, how are you feeling?
Good.
Do you feel like your brain rotted?
No.
Do you know, like, who Tung 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 Sahur is?
No.
Ah! Wait, bro, they didn't even show us. How is she 8.5? Bro, what the heck?
These scores are just
oh my god.
We'll get the real data from this experiment at the end of the video, but just judging off of the lack of alpha suppression in the brain, she got a pretty high score. We were in for a change of pace with our next participant.
TikTok, I don't get on there as much as I used to. I watch a lot of like science podcasts, or like medical research podcasts. I think I'm reformed. Reformed brain rotter. Used to be brain rot, now have been enlightened and awakened.
Have you heard of like Italian brain rot, like Tung Tung?
No, I didn't know there was Italian brain rot. Is that like a special gourmet version?
Yeah, honestly, you don't seem super brain rotted to me.
Okay.
Honestly, is a very special gourmet version of brain rot.
I feel like you're gonna be really focused. Can you hear me?
Because there's something so weird. I didn't even know it was Italian when I first heard it. I thought it was like a Minions type of meme, because like I know the Minions have like 3-4 different languages mixed together. I thought it was some bullshit like that. I didn't know it was Italian.
Yes.
How are you expecting to do?
I think I'll do pretty well. I think I will score in a higher percentile above average. Usually my morning routine, well, I go and I drink my tea outside and I just I look for the little birds that live in my apartment complex. Eventually later I do some yoga, and at the end of my yoga I do about a 5-ish minute mindfulness meditation.
What was your screen time again?
I like that.
An hour and 29-minute average, and my full time was about 10 hours and 38 minutes, I think, for the week.
For the whole week?
W.
That's like me in a day.
Oh my god. Oh god, man. What is my watch? What is my screen time actually? Hold on, let me look. Why do I have screen time turned off? What the hell? Damn, I can't. When did I turn this off? What the heck? Whoop, my screen time was off. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's off.
Wow, good job. Nice to meet you, Cameron. Dude, he was locked in.
Yeah, locked, yeah.
Should we score him?
Yeah. He's really not even really on the spectrum, so he's less than a 1.
Wow.
I'm gonna give him a 0.5.
Oh
0.5? Damn.
This was another average person.
She's a mid.
Mid. She's okay. So this should
that
be,
was rude.
This should be.
Do you know Tung 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 Sahur?
Did you just call me a slur?
Can you hear me in there?
Yeah.
Abby, how brain rotted do you think you are?
After our conversation, not a lot.
Okay.
So you're in our middle category.
Okay.
And next up was TikToker and Roblox streamer Pow Envy.
What's up, Jack?
Nice to meet you.
I see a fancy
Oh
room
my
in there.
god, I haven't seen this guy so long. I forgot what he went famous for something. I forgot what he did.
So you're gonna do a little meditation in there.
Oh, not gaming?
Not gaming. And then there's a computer game though.
Oh, hell yeah. What game?
Well, it's an attention game. It's not really a game.
That does not sound fun.
Now I'll be honest, this was the most seemingly brain-rotted person I could find on social media.
Meaning that his brain results should be really conclusive.
Would you consider yourself a brain-rotted person?
I live with Vex bolts, so yeah.
How many times did you watch the Minecraft movie? All right, let's get you in the cube. They want you in the cube now.
And we're gonna talk to you a little bit before it starts.
Well, don't talk to me during. You're gonna ruin my test scores.
Right, no, I won't.
I studied.
Bro. But we added in one more metric to look at as we got better at analyzing these brains. This line is literally showing if he's paying attention, with the top line being an average of his attention over the last 15 seconds, and the bottom being the average of his attention over the last 60 seconds. How brain rotted do you think you are?
0. I think I'm a perfect individual.
I honestly think so too, and I'm ready to see it.
Okay, your 3.5 minutes starts now.
Pow Envy's brain honestly wasn't that bad, and he was able to hold his attention for a while.
But then he moved on to the second part.
Damn, that was already 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even a problem. I could have gone for another hour.
How'd that feel?
Light work.
Good.
I got a 10?
Well, a 10 means that you're really brain-rotted.
Oh, I got a 1?
Yeah, maybe. You have a few more tasks, and then we'll decide your score.
We're looking at like a 7 right now, something like that.
So he's paying more and more attention, but he's still getting distracted easily.
Damn, bro, I messed up a few times in that color one. Did I win?
I think like 6.75. I would say, yeah, you are below average brain rot, which is for this category.
Oh, yeah.
What's fascinating about that is it makes you start to think about what kinds of content people are consuming and how that affects their scores versus just the number of hours they use it. Like,
yeah, I really, the content that they consume really depends. Really depends on that score, because you can consume any, you can consume fucking, you're in geometry class, and your teacher says, hey, you gotta do like 2 hours of Khan Academy. Boom, you go home, you'll go on Khan Academy, watch videos, study, and all that. And that's very different from you going home, boom, 2 hours on TikTok, scrolling. You know what I'm saying? You try to learn something. It's a big difference of what you're trying to learn, what you're trying to consume. Like, if you 2 hours through scrolling through Khan Academy TikToks, 2 hours going through like memes or your regular For You page, if you choose to consume, you know, what you're watching and all that, it's gonna be a part of your daily life. Be aware of what you're watching on a daily basis and how it could truly affect your daily life and your emotions.
for example, this girl watches all nature content.
My screen time says otherwise, but I don't think I'm brain rot.
Okay.
I sit on my phone at home and watch videos of people doing things outside.
You're subscribed to this channel, right?
Right.
People doing things outside. I don't think that's bad, because a lot of people, they can't sit through a video without multiple cuts and explosions happening. Like, there's a lot of videos on YouTube where people are just playing the game and just talking. A lot of people cannot sit through that because they don't see nothing crazy happening.
Every person that subscribes, we send their name into space using radio waves. Yeah, we send it into space so that aliens can read it. Are you familiar with Tung 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 Sahur?
No.
How do you feel in there?
I feel good. I'm nervous, guys.
Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, we are looking at your brain, but You're gonna be great. I can tell. You're not super brain rotted.
Okay, we're starting the timer now.
She did her tests and her brain rot score was pretty average for her group.
I can't decide between like a 6.5 to an 8, so.
Damn!
I was gonna go with a 7. Next up was our very own producer Bella in the Do Not Disturbians. Let it be known, she did not know who Tung 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 Sahur was. She did a little high for her group.
I was thinking 5.5.
Okay, I was thinking like 5 or 5.5, yeah.
Let's go with 5.5 then.
Okay. And then Hallie Mae, another Do Not Disturbian, we do this thing we call it the Tung test, where we kind of ask everybody this one question. So like, are you familiar with Tung 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 Sahur?
No.
Interesting. So that's a really
I
good
wonder how many times they fucking heard that all day long. Do another brain rot meme, please.
Right. That means that more likely than not, your brain's gonna be good.
You know what else is really good? Incogni.
Consider yourself a brain-rotted person?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
So before we start, have you ever heard of Tung 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 Sahur?
I sure have.
Yes! I knew you'd be
Damn,
the girl that...
that's not the second person that said yes.
No, Tung 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 Sahur. Riley was the only girl of the entire day who passed the Tung test. But would being a consumer of actual brain rot affect her score?
After examining her brain waves,
You were locked in. That was great. That was really good. You were super focused.
these results are very interesting. We'll have to see if there are any real conclusions at the end.
And next was Josh, my roommate and the camera guy for the day, an average person who had a solid meditation and looked good on the tasks, and we scored a 5.5.
By the way,
Shout out to the Institute for Advanced Consciousness Studies, seriously, for letting us do this. You can check out the link in the description to see more of their stuff. They're doing amazing work. And finally was me.
Do you know the Tung 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 Sahur?
Oh, do I know?
Jack.
Yep.
It's finally the time that you get judged. Let's go.
Yeah, not bad, dude.
Not bad.
Pretty locked.
I look, you want to be in that box just blazed as hell. Just actually like hotboxing it, bro. How much was that big ass Tesseract box? I gotta find out how much is it. I want to sit in it.
I did
like
pretty
real
good,
shit.
but
Okay, it has been 2 weeks. We're back here at the Institute of Advanced Consciousness
2
Studies.
weeks?
And Dr. Nico has analyzed all of the results to give us our final conclusions about if brain rot is actually
makes
rotting your
sense.
brain. Right? Let's see.
All right, the final results are in from our N=18 mini micro study.
What it seemed like Nico had found was that some of the tasks were negligible, as in not statistically significant. But on the flanker task, the task specifically about ignoring distracting information, it was clear that people with more social media screen time did significantly worse on accuracy.
People in the low brain rot group had the best accuracy, and they were more similar to one another, meaning that almost everybody did very well. On average, they start doing a little bit worse in the medium, but then in the high group, this is really interesting, on average performed the worst, and it was the most variable.
And the next thing he found was even more interesting.
Alpha is pretty suppressed in the low brain rot and also the medium, and the high does have the most. But it does seem as though if you had to just give me a blind test and say which one's low brain rot, I would have guessed this one, right? Because this has the least amount of alpha.
Somewhere in between, maybe the Goldilocks zone for our brains.
Right?
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking about that a lot. It's like maybe the people who are in super low brain rot, they have another vice that we didn't account for. Whereas potentially people in medium, it's just like, they're like half in, half out, and they don't have too much time for something else that's gonna rot them. Who knows, right? The labor of doing good science is like, you know, unveiling all of those potential mechanisms that could contribute to the effect.
And while this certainly isn't perfect science, when we got...
So I'm not speaking that much because this is just a very interesting topic of how they're just studying the brain and how similar they are and everything. I really want to do like a test brain scan with me and my friends and just see how brain rotted we are. I gotta see. Oh, that'd be a very, very interesting experience to see all of us do. And I think I would put myself at an average of, like, you know, probably 5.5 around there. 6 is probably 6 max. 6 max, yeah.
That's something really interesting.
So, the most brain rot is actually in the high brain rot group and is Y005.
My reaction time, terrible. My brain, I feel like it's rotted.
So who's the least brain rotted? Number 11. The least brain rotted person of all happened to be a scroll goblin. But
What?
remember what she watched?
So I do consume a
Nature.
lot of
See?
content, like
It depends on the content that you're watching. If you just watching niggas just talking and yapping, like not doing no crazy edits, bro, what you consume, it doesn't really matter at that point.
about nature.
I would have never suspected that you were in the Scroll Goblin.
So maybe my theory about the kind of content people watch was true.
It seems like even though there was a loose definition on brain rot, there might be something there. Like if this was a pilot study, I'd be like, let's collect more data.
So yeah, let me know if you want to see me run more mini experiments. Thanks again to Dr. Nico and the
W video. I fuck with this. Oh yeah, Jack Gordon, W guy. Never seen him. But a lot of these type of experimental YouTubers are coming out, bro. I really fuck with it. Like, they're doing some crazy shit.